again. I'll probably have to get off here again in a minute. I have a client supposed to show up here any minute and get her dog. So, but I'm Karen's Critters. I am a certified master dog groomer, and I also do horse training. And this is my old senior Lhasa. He's 13 or so years old. It's kind of hard to see here. There he is. He's in serious need of a haircut here, so I was kind of trying to work on him here. I have a client coming to pick up a dog, so I will have to stop again and take care of Rupert so he can go home. Anyway, so it's important to realize when you take your dog to a groomer and your dog is an older dog that quite often they act differently in the grooming shop than they ever would at home. Sometimes I've had this happen a lot where I'll get dogs on the grooming table that are seniors, and they'll be really senile on my table, and they'll do a lot of goofy things, and they'll bounce around and hop around and carry on, and they're actually kind of normal at home. So when your groomer comes to you and says, you know, your dog's really had a hard time today, and he acted a little senile about this or that, and it is just, you know, something for you to think. It's in a different environment. It can be loud. It can smell different. Oftentimes, these old dogs live by themselves or something. They're not used to really be getting out and about a whole lot. So coming into a big shop is pretty stressful all on its own. And like I said earlier, a lot of groomers don't even accept senior dogs in their shop because they are a liability to work on. People, you know, are having to watch their pennies, and it's no joke to run a dog into a vet and have it, you know, it's part of being a responsible pet owner, but it does cost money, and a lot of times, you know, things will creep up on the owners, like heart disease and lumps and bumps that could be or are cancerous, and people just don't know. As a professional, we need to be able to look over their dogs pretty much ahead of time and let them know if it's safe for that dog to get a haircut. I myself, with my senior people, or not people, but senior dogs, I have my own little guideline that I go by for the old folks. And, you know, for one, I don't let the customers go away very far. If there's any doubt in my mind that the dog may have something going on, I make them take the dog to the vet first to get a clean bill of health. We had a dog come in last week who was coughing, and the guy's like, oh, she has emphysema. She's fine. If you hold her upside down a little bit, she'll stop coughing. And we all kind of looked at each other in the shop, and, you know, oftentimes a cough in a dog is congestive heart failure. Now, I don't know where he got the idea to lift his dog upside down or even tilt her a little bit, or, you know, I don't know if that was severely upside down or a tilt, but we told him that the dog needed to be looked at by a vet before we even touched the dog. So that comes with years of working on dogs and knowing the signs for different things that are happening with our seniors. Because a lot of people, it's up to us to be advisors oftentimes to people with their dogs, because they just don't know. Not often are they being mean or cruel, they just don't know. So this guy's a little bit on the senile side. He does weird things in the crate. He completely freaks out if you lock him up. So, and they call these dogs little lion dogs, and he sure is fierce. His heart and soul is just tough as can be. His body is frail. He has the dry eye, and he can't see very well, and he has some neurological issues, and he kind of is wobbly on his feet, but he, every now and again outside, I'll catch him and I'll watch him. He'll get the motor going and he'll start running, and I'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I turn it to a big joke. I'm like, slow down there, old scamp, you're going to burn a fuse out. I think he just wishes that he was young and he can run with the rest of the pack. So, but he can't. So, try to monitor him, and he knows he can't do it. So, if he gets up running, it's not for very far. So, I'm using a 7 finish on him all over. Pretty much, I'm going to use a 10 blade on his belly, in his armpits, on his ears, and finish off the rest of the head. The 10 is a little bit shorter than the 7 finish, but it also is way safer than the 7 finish. The 7 finish is one that can cut really easily. So here's my 10. It's pink, been used, it's not very old, and it's already chipping off its color. So I'm just going to run this over his belly here. Clean him up some. Clean him up in here. Really put off giving him a haircut because he is so frail. And I had another Lhasa just like him that I actually lost a week ago today. So I've been watching the both of them. So they're both, sometimes when dogs crash, it's pretty quick, and that's what happened to Lucy. So, this dog, like I said in the last recording, came to me. He was a longtime customer of mine. I'm going to switch blades again. And his mom was an elderly lady, very, very sweet lady. Loved her to pieces. She adored this dog, and through the whole time I've known her as Scamp, she battled cancer off and on. She was alone and didn't have a family, didn't have any family, and so the last time, the third time that she had cancer, and I believe that she's passed now, she asked me to take Scamp and take care of him, and it was really hard on her. So, of course, I did for her, and this dog has been a lot of fun. He's had a really good time the whole time he's been down here. So, it's been a lot of fun for everybody. Sometimes we just gotta help each other out. It's just the bottom line. And I had a spot here at the house, so I brought him home. She had to worry about taking care of herself, not her dog. Anyhow, come here, Scampy. Let's see about doing your little head. He has dry eye. I have to put medicine in his eyes all the time to keep them so that they're moist, because otherwise they dry out completely. Let's see if I can lift this up a little bit without changing it. I have a selfie stick here, and I'm really not liking it. It's probably not the best one on the market. So I usually keep his eyes super short so that I can get his medicine in, they stay clean. So, and he's pretty good about letting me still do his face. A lot of super old dogs and senile dogs don't let you mess with their face. It gets really, really hard, and that's kind of a telltale sign that something's going on. So I'm using a 10 blade, and I'm just gently going over everything here. Careful not to pinch his eyes or hurt his eyes. Over his cheeks, around his lips. Get that all cleaned up so it's healthier for him. lips a little bit because there's a fold here that oftentimes groomers will miss that fold when they're doing a clean face. And dog gets home and smiles at you and big old tuft of hair on the side of his mouth. Okay, we need to flip blades again. There. So he's naked. He can't see nothing. He can hear a little bit. Just an old guy, and he's just sweet as pie. We love him so much. Love him so much. Yeah, he's precious. So anyways, I think that's about it. I am going to run a 40 blade in his pads of his feet, do his nails, trim him up a little bit, trim around his ears some, and let him go find himself a blanket to sit on in the house and give him time to relax. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.